I just wanted to let you know that we are getting started in next 5 minutes. So I would appreciate if everybody can come and take a seat. We'll get started in 5 minutes. Thank you so much.
You, the DJ, and everybody involved. It was you and them.
Very good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are seated comfortably by now. First and foremost, thank you all for being here with us this evening. My name is Didhiti Patnaik, and it's an absolute honor for me to welcome such dignified group of individuals, including the members of the media, partners, esteemed sponsors, members of the Madras Race Club, and Turf Authorities of India. Your presence matters a lot to us, and we are supremely excited to have you all at the official press meet of the HPSL Royal Aryan Indian Turf Invitation Cup 2025, the 63rd running of the Indian Turf Invitation Cup at the Madras Race Club, Guindy, Chennai. We value your role in helping us share this information with a wider community and appreciate your continued support. Now, to kick things off, it's my privilege to welcome on stage the Honorable Chairman, Turf Authorities of India, and the Honorable Chairman of the Madras Race Club, Dr. Muttaya Ramaswamy, on stage to address all of us and share his insights. Let's give him the biggest round of applause.
Thank you. Good evening, one and all. On behalf of the Turf Authorities of India, members of Madras Race Club and Management Committee of Madras Race Club, I invite all the press who are gathered here. I invite the sponsors, owners, professionals, jockeys, trainers, and all the people who are connected with racing industry for this wonderful weekend here. It is indeed an honor and privilege of Madras Race Club to hold this Madras Indian Turf Invitation Cup in its 63rd year, and we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that the weekend will be special and will remain etched in memories in the years to come. This event is of significance as it is an occasion to celebrate more than 250 years of its existence in Chennai at this iconic Guindy racecourse. Amidst this moment of celebration, there is an uncertainty cast over the future of this racecourse in the city. As you all know, the government is seeking to reclaim the leased land, leading to ongoing legal proceedings and negotiations. Simultaneously, discussions are underway to ensure a seamless relocation with potential sites, including Hosur being considered for the weather and for commuting purpose for both to Bangalore Racing Fraternity and to Chennai facility. While the club remains committed to securing the continued possession of this Guindy racecourse until a smooth relocation is achieved, there remains an underlying concern that tenure may not be significantly extended by the government of Tamil Nadu. In these challenging times, this occasion becomes a defining chapter in the history of horse racing at Guindy in these 250 years, whether racing continues here or moves to a new home. This event now to celebrate is the HPCL Royal Aryan Turf Invitation Cup Weekend Races 2025, and this premier race returns to racecourse and to the city of Chennai every 5 years once, and this time it has come in 3 years on the request of Madras Race Club. This is the 13th time that the Madras Race Club will be paying a host to this most glamorous, prestigious and distinguished weekend in the Indian racing history. This horse racing at its finest, it brings together the very best of horses, professional owners, breeders, jockeys, trainers and horse lovers from all over the country for this 2 days excitement. The prize money on offer on this weekend is 4.16 crores, making it the richest weekend in the Indian history, and with grade 1, grade 4-1 and grade 1-2 races being run in span of just 48 hours. The prize money would not have been possible without the support of our sponsors, and I would like to thank the sponsors for the generous contribution. HPCL, as well as Zavare, Poonawalla, and Coromandel International, and USA Stud Farms, and many more, including Suresh Mahindra. In addition to the above 5 graded races, there are 11 races have been sponsored carrying stake money of 10 lakhs each, apart from the trophy value of 50,000. I'd like to thank the following for sponsoring the million races: Dasmek Stud Farm, Sanskrit Stud Farm, AVT Group, and Olympia Tech Park. I would also thank the turf authorities and all the other race clubs individually for their support and their participation by way of sponsorship as well as by way of participation by their horses, and which particularly to their support received from the racing patterns. The club has been made a conscious effort to reach out to all the racegoers in the effort to seek their participation in the spectacular weekend. In acknowledgement of their continuous support to the Madras Race Club, a complimentary lunch is being served to all the race patterns, including all the enclosures of enclosure 1, 2, as well as the members enclosure on both the days, and to celebrate the club as an event. The weekend races will see participation of 156 horses, including about 100 outstation horse, and the weekend will determine the best sprinter, best stayer, best miler, and the ultimate thoroughbred champion in the Invitation Cup. I once again like to thank each and every one of you present here for their support and encouragement. I would seek your best wishes to make this super weekend and a memorable one. I would request the members of the press and electronic media for their support in giving extensive coverage to this event. I have pleasure in releasing the copies of the artist paintings of the historic racecourse and a 7-year capturing the last 12 editions of this Invitation Cup at the Madras Race Club. I thank one and all, and I now request Cyrus Madan to continue with the proceedings on the race and their procedures. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure listening to you. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the most exciting moment of this evening, where I'll not take much of your time, so I would request the Honorable Chairman to come up once again, along with the CEO of our title sponsor of HPSL Group, Mr. Suresh Palagudu, to come forward and unveil the trophies for all of us that symbolizes success and hard work. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. I also request all the esteemed members of the committee to come up on stage and join both of them to unveil the trophy. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Please join me in welcoming them. Louder, please. Thank you, everyone. I just cannot stop looking at the trophies because it's just so beautiful. Well, now to add feathers to an already wonderful event, I would like to mention once again that the total prize money of this beautiful event is over 4 crores. And to be precise, it's 4 crores and 16 lakh rupees, which is by far one of the biggest prize purses ever. Unfathomable, isn't it? Well, now
Thank you very much. There's a sense of deja vu today. You look up there, and it says it's the 63rd running of the Invitation Cup. Let me take you back in time. The first running of the Invitation Cup was 63, 1963. So that 63 is a very, very significant number. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run through a quick run through of the runners for 4 of the Grade 1 invitational races. That's the sprinters, the stayers, the super mile, and the invitation.
The Invitation Cup weekend is a series of rolling trophies which crown the best horses of the year at different distances. The carnival rotates between the 6 turf authorities in India, and this year finds itself in Chennai at the historic Gindi racecourse. The fastest horses in India will compete in the Zaware S Poonawalla Sprinters Cup. The best middle distance horses will fight it out in the major PK Nehra Memorial Super Mile. The horses with the most stamina will take on grueling 3,000 meters in the Coromandel Grosmore Stayers Cup. And the best classic horses in the country will be vying for glory in the HPSL Royal Aryan Indian Turf Invitation Cup. The oldest racecourse in India is playing host this year, and with all puns intended, we certainly do hope to host an exceptional invitation weekend right here in Chennai.
We really have something very special in store. I'd like to call up Karthik Ganapathy, and can I have 2 hand mics, please, in front? I'd also like to request 2 bookmakers, that's MRA Enterprise and Jai Kishan and Company, to come in and take positions on either side of the stage. They'll need mics as well after we finish. Can I have one more cordless mic, please? Just here, that's fine. No problem. So just getting a little closer to you. He needs no introduction, does he? He used to train a gray mare called Juliet, and he had 3 invitations under his belt with that. So certainly a superstar that he trained. And we're going to ask him to shed a little bit of light on the Zaware Poonawalla Sprinters Cup Grade 1. We start with number 1, Aldgate, by speaking of which, out of Arlene, rated at 100, 6 wins from 21 starts, second to Ascoval in the South India Sprinters Trial. What do you think of him, Karthik?
Good evening, Cyrus. I think Algate ran a fair second to Ascoval in Chennai, and he's drawn 10. So he'll be most probably looking to run into place.
Right. Number 2 is Berrettini. He's trained by Imran Khan, to be ridden by David Allen. He's winner of 5 races from 30 starts, named after the great tennis player Matteo Berrettini. He's by B. Swaif out of Swiss Eagle. Ran just a length and a half behind Isn't She Beautiful in the Bangalore Sprinters Trial.
Yeah, that run brings him into the calculations, and that day he was ridden by Sai Kumar. And today he's been ridden by David Allen, which is a good thing for him. And he's drawn 6, and he may just pull it
Well,
off.
we've got Imran here. Are you here, Imran? Can we get a mic across to Imran Khan? You'll have to stand so we can see you. Okay. So Imran, tell us a little about Berrettini.
This horse came to me just about 6 months back, and he had a bit of an issue. So Hasnain helped me get this horse right. And after that, he's not looked back. He's done really well. He was twice unlucky in Bangalore. I would say that because he was interfered badly. And now we got the top jock on him, David Allen. And I have my fingers crossed for this race.
Well, good luck with him. You play tennis at all, Imran?
No, sir.
All right, so that was Berrettini and Imran Khan. Number 3 is Constable, trained by the master trainer Pacey Shroff, be ridden by Vivek G, drawn 11. He's by Multidimensional out of Winds of Fortune. He's won 3 races from 12 starts and off the board just once in those 12 starts. So tell us a bit about Constable. He's from Bombay.
So, well, Cyrus, he's just called the Constable, which is a little low on ranks. His rating is a little low, but the timing he's cracked is just fractions of the SC Jain sprinters. And he is trained by the indomitable Pacey Shroff. And if he's brought him here, we have to respect it.
Well, we've got Pacey here with us. And Pacey, tell us a little about Constable. He's run over different distances right through, and then you've targeted him for 6 furlong, and he's just blossomed and come into his own.
Well, Cyrus, he has been maturing a little late, and he's kind of understood his job now. And like Karthik said, he's cracked a very good timing in his last start. I know he's rated only in the 80s, just below 90, but I think he'll run with a chance.
He's on the up. Good luck with Constable.
Thank you.
And number 4 is Dream Seller, also from Bombay. 7 wins from 14 starts. And he went from a rating of 60 to 105 in 5 starts with P.S. Chauhan. Just 1 3/4 length behind Time and Tide in the SC Jain Sprinters Championship. Tell us a bit about Dream Seller.
Well, Dream Seller, I think, was trifle unlucky in the SC Jain sprinters. He didn't get a clear run. Otherwise, he would have got, I believe he would have run closer to Time and Tide. You can't write him off, and Srinath riding him, experienced jockey, and he's right up there.
So that's Dream Seller. We don't have PS with us. Number 5 is Magiletto, trained by Aman Altaf Hussain. Are you here, Aman? Oh, he's catching a flight later today. He's there? Okay. Can we get a mic across to Aman? Magiletto is a winner of 8 races from 14 starts, and he's placed 14 times. He's won the Kakatiya Million in Hyderabad just before coming down, and he was 2.5 lengths behind Time and Tide in the SC Jain. He's been running in a lot of sprints, hasn't he? Top class.
Well, he's one of the most experienced sprinters in Bombay, and he's very versatile, but he found himself little out of depth in the SC Jain, but he again went to Hyderabad and won the sprinters trial, but he comes in with a fair chance.
And then you've got the winner of this race last year, Time and Tide, by Dali out of Starlet, a winner of 10 races, second twice and 5 times third in all his 17 starts, so never off the board. And since 2008, only 6 horses have won successively, so Time and Tide looking to join that band of 6. He's had the ideal lead-up winning the SC Jain, hasn't he?
He's had the best lead-up a horse can get for the Sprinters Cup, and believe me, he's never finished off the first 3 in his entire career. That is saying a lot about this horse. He's handsome, he's flamboyant, he's won it last year, and why not this year?
Then you've got Tom Cruiser, who's never raced outside Mysore. Is Adhiraj here? Sorry, is Adhiraj Singh Joda here? No? So Tom Cruiser, trained by Helial Moses, never raced outside Mysore, but in his last start, he's beaten Isn't She Beautiful in Mysore.
Yes, that was a fantastic run, but that was in October of 24. So he's had a bit of a layoff, and he's stepping up to the Group 1 race, and we have to wait and watch how he runs.
Masato, number 8, trained here by Prasanna Kumar, and he's by Dali out of Elusive Legend. He's the only 4-year-old in the field, and winner of 3 races from 6 starts, 3 times second. So that tells you tremendous thing about Masato as well. Second to Isn't She Beautiful in his last start.
He's a very honest horse. That second to Isn't She Beautiful is commendable. And he's one of the younger ones who's trying to topple the older horses. Let's see if he can do this.
Prasanna, can we have a quick word from you? Now, you got runners in all the races. So I'm going to hit you before you start. Out of all the runners you've got, which one do you fancy the most in the 4 races?
I think redefined.
Sorry?
Redefined.
Redefined. Okay. So you've got it from Prasanna Kumar. So we'll wait to do redefined with him a little later and then define it. But tell us a bit about Masato.
Oh, he's been very.
Hold it a little closer.
He's been doing very well. Whenever he's raced, he's really done well. And I took him to Pune. He had a minor setback, and I had to get him back and prepare him. I had to castrate him, and I had to get him back. After that, he still had issues, but he came out and won his the previous start before running second to Isn't She Special. And after that, also he had issues, but I got him sorted out now, and he worked brilliantly, and I hope he does well.
All right. Thank you.
You want to ask?
We had Aman with us, and I missed him. Aman Magiletto, can you tell us a little about Magiletto? He's a very honest horse, isn't he?
He's a very genuine horse, and he's done very well for me. I've traveled to Hyderabad after Mumbai, and he's won his start. He's traveled well. He's feeling well. Just keeping my fingers crossed for this race.
Good luck with Magiletto. He's always been right there.
Thank you.
We come to number 9, Meropi, trained by Ashay Doctor from Calcutta, to be ridden by Yash Naredu. She's by Western Aristocrat out of Panamera. Unbeaten in her last 6 starts. She's won 10 from 15. Won the Calcutta Champion Sprint 7 lengths.
Well, Meropi has been a revelation. She ran a fantastic fillies trial when she was younger. After that, she had a minor setback, and she's come out of it, and she's won 6 off the reel, and she's won it comfortably. And if she's traveled well, and if she handles the longer Chennai straight compared to Calcutta, she's going to be right there.
Well, we've got both Yash Naredu and Ashay Doctor here, so let's start with Ashay. Ashay, tell us a little about Meropi. You've been very patient with her after the problems she's had, and she's certainly rewarded you for it.
Yeah, I think the catch was to give her a time. And after the setback, after she's come around, I think she's never been in the form that she is today. And like Karthik said, I think the longest straight in Guindy, if it suits her, she'll be right there.
And of course, everyone keeps pointing a finger and saying, she's from Calcutta. What do you think of that?
I mean, she's already competed in Bangalore before, so I don't doubt her class at all. It's just that it's going to be tougher. Definitely, it's not going to be a walk in the park like the sprint in Calcutta. And I don't think anyone knows her better than Yash. And fortunately, we've got a good draw. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed as well.
Good luck with her. Yash, you know this filly extremely well. You've ridden some crack sprinters. How good is she?
She's good. She's done nothing wrong. 6 starts that she won. Her campaign has been spot on. She's traveled well, and fingers crossed for the race.
Good luck with her.
Thank you.
Number 10 is Miss American Pie, trained by Manya Yadav. Do we have Manya here, or he's not come down from Bombay yet? So Miss American Pie got abroad by Glen Eagles out of Rien Austral. 7 wins from 11 starts, placed 3 times, just a length and a quarter behind Time and Tide in the SCJ.
Well, Cyrus, she's the speed demon of Bombay. She's very quick out of the gate, and she'll try to control the pace from out front. And she's drawn 1. Everyone have to be worried about her.
Well, she's going to run a big race for sure. That's there. And finally, number 11, O Hansini, trained by Rakesh. Do we have Rakesh here? No? So, O Hansini, winner of 10 races from 33 starts, third in the Kakatiya Million, 3 lengths to Megalita.
Well, O Hansini has to find a little more form to get up there, but I'm sure she will run a fair race.
So how do you sum it up?
Well, I would still go the last year's winner, Time and Tide, Dream Seller, Miss American Pie, and the dark one lurking, Constable.
Right, there you have it from the Bombay lot. He's gone with all the Bombay horses, and Let's see if Bombay keep their flag flying. Thank you, Karthik.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Can we have the bookmakers, please? Just giving the odds. Can someone note it down so that you can keep it? Go ahead. Start with number 1.
7-1, sir.
Both sides. You've got a mic too?
10-1.
10-1. And 10-1 altogether? How much?
10-1.
You're not being generous here. You're worse than Shylock over here. 10-1. Should have been a little more, no? Come on. All right. 10-1 on Aldersgate. Berrettini?
8-1.
8-1 Berrettini.
For you, 15-1.
15-1. Okay. So we're going up there. Number 3, Constable.
It's 6-1.
6-1.
5-1.
5-1. So definitely coming into the picture. Dream Seller.
4-1.
4-1 Dream Seller.
6-1.
6-1 Dream Seller. Magiletto.
8-1.
10-1.
10-1.
Time and Tide.
Even money.
Even money, Time and Tide.
I will give it less, 85 paisa.
Mike. Okay. Tom Cruiser.
25-1.
Okay. No 50s here. Okay. 25.
For you, 100.
All right.
100-1 for
100-1. Tom Cruiser. Masato.
6-1.
6-1.
10-1.
10-1 Masato. Merapi.
3.5.
3.5.
5-1.
5-1 Merapi. Miss American Pie.
7-1.
7.
10-1.
10-1. And Ohansini.
12-1.
So those are the odds, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome, and should have done that right at the start, Jai Kishan and company, and from MRA Enterprises. Thank you both for being with us. Right, we move to the second of the Grade 1 races, then that's the Coromandel Growmore Stayers Cup, Group 1. '21 starts, trained by Prasanna Kumar, to be ridden by Vivek G.
Vivaldo in his third career start won the Derby in Chennai. Let's not forget that, and a decent horse. One of the Gustos who stays well. Well, his recent second in the Bombay was very encouraging, and I'm sure he'll run a very good race.
So we've got Prasanna there. Prasanna, tell us a little about Ivaldo. First time you're really putting him over a longer trip, beyond 1.5 miles. He's never gone beyond that, has he? Can I have a mic with Prasanna Kumar, please? Just remember to keep it close to your mouth.
Probably this is the last start he's going to get.
Is the mic on?
I think probably this is the last time he's going to ever race under me. I think I've done too much with him. I mean, he's a 7-year-old. I'm just giving it a try. Let's see. But he's been working brilliantly. I don't doubt his staying abilities. He's won the Derby. So just pushing it a little further, like maybe another 600 meters more. Let's see.
So you're not worried about him getting that
No, I
3,000
don't think
meters.
so.
You're sure he'll get that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He'll definitely stay. Number 2 is Monteverdi, trained by Vijay Singh. I don't think he's with us. Monteverdi by Roderick O'Connor out of Arabelle, winner of 7 races from 17 starts, placed 8 times, won the Stayers Trial in Chennai.
Well, this horse was winner of a Ledger previously, but recently he had a setback and he was off the racing circuit for more than a year. Then he came back really strongly. I won the Stayers here, and Mr. Vijay Singh knows how to get the big ones going on the big races, and I'm sure he'll run a very good race and a local challenger. Let's not forget that.
So that's Monteverdi holding up the Chennai flag. Number 3 is Ramiel by Win Legend out of Angelique, winner of 3 races from 18 starts. 2 of those were in this season itself. Otherwise, he had to wait a long time to get those wins. Now, he's tried and winner of the 2,800 meter QE2 Cup, the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, so definitely stays. Tell us a bit about Ramiel. We don't have Bharat with us. He's not here.
Well, Ramiel definitely, Angelique has thrown some amazing, outstanding stayers. on the past, Kensington, and just things, all that. So I'm sure definitely this horse will stay till the cows come home, no doubt about that. And I'm sure he's only up and running on this race and definitely run a fantastic one.
So that's Ramiel. Trevalius, trained by James McEwen to be ridden by David Allen. He's by Multidimensional out of Scarborough Fair. And one win, just one win from 22 starts, but he's placed 16 times on the board. Second in the South India St. Ledger behind Truth. So you've seen that.
Yes, definitely. Trevalius is the one horse who's been going all over the country and placing in many of them. So he knows his racing, no doubt about that. And his last run was quite good here in Chennai, and I'm sure he must have improved upon that. And David Allen riding, and I'm sure they'll in with a chance.
So we've got James here. Jamesy, can we have a quick word?
Yeah, well, I couldn't be happier with the horse, but that is often the case. He's just never quite put it in like I think he should. But I'm very hopeful that this time, especially in a 3,000 meter race, I think it'll suit him.
He's run a big race before that when he ran the champion, didn't he?
Yes, off that race, I thought he seemed to be improving, but...
Well, good luck with him. Number 5 is Truth by Pinson out of Lady Be Good, and they couldn't have named a horse better. Winner of 10 races from 21 starts, on the board 10 times, which means he's been off the board just once in his life. He's come out and unbeaten in his last 4 starts, won over 2,800 meters when he won the Ledger. Exceptional. He's won from 7 furlong to 1.75 miles. Tell us about him, Fahad.
Yes, definitely. Truth is the one who's on the up, won four races in a row, and definitely she is a frontline contender, and I'm sure she would be the favorite to run in this race, and Trevor riding on definitely the horse which we all have to beat.
Is Srikanth here, the trainer of Truth? No? Okay. Number 6 is Queen Anula. 3 wins from 30 starts. Third in the South India Stayers Trial, 2 1/4 lengths behind Monteverdi.
Well, this Queen Anula should appreciate Mr. V. Ajit Kumar, because this is one filly who has gone up from the lowest class. And participating in such a big event is a prestige by itself. And running in such a race is also a big thing. So I'm sure she's a nice filly, but yes, this is a different class. But taking a part in such a big race is also a big thing.
Is Ajit with us? Is he here? Ajit, tell us a little about Queen Anula. He's just told us where you've taken her.
Queen Anula is doing very well for me.
Hold it closer.
She's doing very well for me. And she's started from 0-25 and she's won 3 races for me. And she's doing well, ran a close third in the Stayers Trials. And now YS Srinath is riding, and I hope she'll run a good race.
Good luck with her and congratulations with what you've achieved for her. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Number 7, Castile, the winner of the Calcutta Derby and the Calcutta Monsoon Derby. Disappointed a bit in the Indian Derby. We've got Satish with us also, but first let's start with Fahad.
Well, definitely Castile, a big made horse, and he won his races in Calcutta, but very unfortunate in the Derby, got interfered in Indian Derby there. So I'm sure with a clear run race, should give a better performance.
Can we have a mic to Satish, please? So Satish, tell us a bit about Castile.
Castile has done everything, as Fahad said, that he did everything right in Calcutta, but in Bombay he ran a bad race. I'm just hoping that he runs the same races what he has run in Calcutta, and he performs here.
I know he's won over 1.5 miles. Are you a little worried about the extra 600?
Yes, I am worried.
We'll see how he goes, because with Castle Queen there, you just might have a little bit of a doubt. Can be.
He can be.
Can be. But you've done wonders with him. Congratulations with Castile.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Number 8 is Golden Thunder, trained by Karthik Ganapati. We had him up here earlier. But let's start first with Fahad. He's a winner of 3 races from 7 starts, a God Abroad, winner of the Ruya, which always has a little bit of a stamp on it that anything that wins the Ruya doesn't do very much after that. But Fahad.
I'm sure he's come here to prove everybody wrong. So you never know. I mean, he's a very well-bred horse, no doubt about that. And running in this race is definitely a horse who's going to stay. There's no doubt about that, the breeding. And let's hope he run a fantastic race.
Karthik?
Well, Cyrus, he's a late maturing God Abroad. He's not fully matured yet, but he stays. He's bred to stay. And we are just trying to cash in on that and hope to break that Ruya jinx.
How's he travel? They say he's a little on the light side, isn't he, most of the time?
Well, he eats well and he looks like that. I wish I could be like that, but he is built like that, and I'm happy with him. He's happy.
Sounds
So,
a bit like me when I was younger. You eat well and everything, and you still were very light.
absolutely.
But well done with Golden Thunder, and we hope he runs a big race here. And finally, Mescalito, still a maiden in 9 starts, ran a good third in the Calcutta Derby, trained by Suleiman Atulahi, said he wasn't going to be with us today. Fahad.
Definitely, Mascalito ran a very good race in this thing or the Calcutta, but got a spike in rating from rating 33, has gone up to 82. But still, a maiden is a maiden, come what may. Unless you pass the winning post once, you can't take them into the competition.
So that's the stayers for us, the Coromandel Grosmore Stayers Cup, and let's get the odds going. We'll start from you this time.
Evaldo 7-1.
Yep.
6-1.
Evaldo. Number 2, Monteverdi.
8-1.
8-1.
It's 7-1.
7-1. Ramiel.
5-1.
5-1.
It's 4.5.
Number 4, Trevelius.
4.5. It's 5-1.
Number 5, Truth.
Even money. Even money.
Even. And
11-10.
11-10. Queen Anula.
30-1. 3-0.
30. Castile.
5-1.
5-1. And from your side?
It's 5-1.
5-1. Golden Thunder.
20-1. 2-0.
20.
It's 15-1.
15. And finally, Mescalito.
15-1. 1-5.
1-5.
It's same 1-5.
Right? Okay, so those are the odds. And they're not taking any betting at the moment, so we just have to write them down, and then if you want, you can hold them on that. Thank you very much, Fahad. Can you just get the mic across to Mr. Pat? Two. Very, very solid form for Ironclad.
Yeah,
We don't have, is Santosh here? Santosh Rao? No? Paddy, can you tell us a little about Ironclad?
Yeah, I was very impressed with Ironclad's run.
Santosh is here. Go ahead. Sorry, you were saying?
I was very impressed with Ironclad's run. When he ran shorted to my filly, Isn't She Special, who was in great form. Isn't she beautiful? I think should be there with a chance.
Right. We've got Santosh Rao with us. Santosh, can you tell us a little about this horse? 6-year-old?
Yeah, he's been doing very well for me, and I would expect him to run a very big of a race of his life. Like, expect him, and he's meeting a good company now. It's a test for him.
Good luck with him.
Thank you.
Number 2 is Once You Go Black, trained by James McEwen, by Wind Legend out of Axinia, and winner of 8 races from 21 starts. Just won the Grade 3 mile in Mumbai on Derby Day. So, Paddy?
Yeah, he's going to be assisted by David Allen, which is a big plus point. And he's in form. He's worked very well a couple of days back in Bangalore. I think he will be in the shake-up.
James, can you tell us a little about him? He came into his own. He won a real scrapper in Bombay when he came from off the pace to win.
Yeah, well, this has been his target, obviously, this whole year. So he's been progressing towards it nicely, and so far, so good.
Okay. Good luck with Once You Go Black. Number 3 is See the Sun by You Got Abroad. See the Moon out of Aspen Star, winner of 4 races, 16 starts, trained by Vishal Yadav. Do we have Vishal here with us? No? All right. So a quick word on See the Sun. Paddy?
I think he's a bit out of depth here.
Okay. Number 4 is Shamrock, trained by Satish Naredu, to be ridden by Suraj, by Excellent Art out of Nora, win 12 wins from 23 starts, beat Prana in Chennai, and then lost to him again in Bangalore. So what happened exactly? He ran very poor in Bangalore, ran a cracker in Madras.
Very consistent horse. He has run consistent races right from the time he was a 2-year-old. He was highly rated. It was just unfortunate he didn't win a Guineas. But I think he will be there among the older horses in the mile.
Satish?
Yeah, I think he should run a great race here, but there are some younger horses running along with him, and last two runs have not been very impressive. I'm just hoping that he does what
Runs a
he's
good
been
race
doing.
here.
Yeah.
He seems to like Chennai. Every time he comes here, he comes out and does well with Suraj. So good luck with him.
Yeah, he's won most of his races in Chennai, so I hope that he does well here also.
Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Number 5 is African Gold, comes in from Bangalore, trained by Parvati Beramji, ridden by Trevor, by Multidimensional out of Botswana, winner of 5 from 7, third in the Indian 2000 Guineas, 4 lengths behind Santissimo. Paddy?
Yeah, I think this is the number 1 horse in the race because in the Derby, I don't know the Irish jockey what instruction he had and what he did. He ran the horse to ground. I think a miler shouldn't be ridden like that. Unfortunately, in the mile race, he was ridden like a stayer. So we don't know what exactly is happening there. But I think he's a very outstanding horse. He will be there in the shake-up. And everybody who has to win or hope to win has to beat him.
Well, there you have it from Mr. Padmanabhan. We don't have Parvati with us this evening. Number 6 is Santissimo, trained by Pacey Shroff, to be ridden by Orson Murphy, by Gusto out of Belden Hill, winner of 7 races from 10 starts, twice second. And he's the winner of the Indian 2000 Guineas.
Yeah, it's a very impressive performance. But he was not sparkling in the Indian Derby. So I would put a question mark there. Otherwise, his earlier form is very good. And he's run very, very consistently right through his 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and 4-year-old. It's an impressive performance. He may also perform well.
Pacey, can you tell us a bit about Santissimo?
Well, Santissimo's pretty straightforward in a sense. He's a lovely looking horse. He's got a great attitude. And like Paddy said, he has done really well from his juvenile year to now. His Derby run wasn't great. He has a problem with his wind, which has been there right from the beginning. And I think that the 1.5 miles possibly was a bit too much for him. So I think he ran a good race.
So you beat African Gold in the Guineas. And what do you think is happening? How do you think it'll run here?
Well, like Paddy said, I agree with him. I think African Gold is an extremely talented horse. And I think if he was ridden right, we would all have to beat him. And the other horse I think that's going to run a great race is James's horse. So I think it's between the 3 of us.
Well, there it is. So the 4-year-olds taking on the older horses. Thank you, Pacey. And finally, number 7, Tehani, winner of 4 from 13, trained by Suleiman Atulahi by Excellent Art out of Unforgettable You. Paddy, tell us a bit about Tehani.
Tehani started off very well, but after that he didn't proceed further and improve on his performance. So I think this race is going to be a test of his ability. So I don't think I would take him into consideration here.
Okay, so that's the Super Mile done for you. Let's get to the odds. So, number 1?
15 to 1.
15 to 1.
It's 12 to 1.
12 to 1. Number 2?
3 to 1.
10.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
It's 3 to 1.
I was going to jump at that. Number 3?
25 to 1. 30 to 1.
Number 4, Shamrock?
7 to 1. 6 to 1.
African Gold?
4 to 1. It's 3.5.
Santissimo?
Even money. It's 11-10.
Tehani?
15 to 1.
So that was the odds with Santissimo occupying pride of place and favoritism at 11 to 10 even money, African Gold at 4. And we move finally, ladies and gentlemen, to the race that we've all waiting to watch and see, and that's the HPSL Royal Aryan Indian Turf Invitation Cup Group 1. Can we have the video on screen, please? Oh, we're going ahead. Number 1 is Champions Way, trained by Satish Naredu. He's by Sanas. Is someone noting this down, please? Number 3, Galahad, drawn 2. Number 4, Shubhankar, 11. Number 5, Touch of Grey, 10. 3. Number 6, Duke of Tuscany, 8. Number 7, Mandarino, 5. Number 8, Positano,
13.
13. Number 9, Ranquilino,
7.
7. Number 10, Redefined,
12.
12. Number 11, Rodney,
9.
9. Number 12, Pyrite,
1.
1. Number 13, Queen of Kings, 10. So those are the draws for this invitation, with Positano drawn on the extreme outside, Pyrite drawn 1. We'll come back to that a little later. But for the moment, we start with number 1, Champions Way. And Paddy, can you tell us a little about Champions Way? Can I have a mic with Mr. Padmanabhan, please?
Hello. I think, see, if you look at the invitation history, it had been a burial ground of Indian Derby winners. Out of 5 Invitation Cup winners I have had, only 2 of them have been Indian Derby winners. And it is a challenging race because it doesn't come to you. You go there to race. You have to travel your horse well. You have to have the right kind of horse which will have the resilience in his 5th start in the season or 6th start to be there. I don't think Champions Way has a great chance in this race.
Right. Number 2 is Diff by Cougar Mountain out of Soak, trained by Adhiraj Singh Joda, to be ridden by Trevor. He's a winner of 9 races from 22 starts, 9 times second. Sorry, Satish, I missed you there. Uh, we don't have Adhiraj with us, so we go straight to Mr. Padmanabhan.
Diff, I think, is the best of the older horses. And if you would have run the Stayers Cup, you would have been a racing certainty. And in this race, I don't think he will go out of the first 3.
Right, so you couldn't have it more specific from Paddy. Number 3 is Galahad, trained by Suleiman Atholahi. He's a winner of 6 races from 17 starts by Sir Cecil out of Adarus. We don't have Suleiman here, so Paddy.
Galahad is a nice horse. He runs his heart out and consistent, but I think he's out of depth in this race.
Number 4 is Shubhankar, trained by Warren Singh, who's really done wonders with him. He's won 9 races from 38 starts, winner of his last outing over 2,000 meters in Chennai. We've got Warren here, so before I get Mr. Padmanabhan to spoil his evening, let me ask Warren what he likes. Come on, Warren, can we have a word with you? So you've done a tremendous job on Shubhankar. What's going to happen on Sunday?
Well, he's done well. Nothing wrong so far. He's gone strength to strength. He's till 2,000 meters. He's shown a lot of stamina and courage. Now, last 400, extra 400 meters is a test for him.
Now, you're being a little conservative. That's not the Warren Singh we know. Tell us a little about what do you think he's going to do? He'll be on the board?
If he stays that extra 400, he will smash all of them.
Well, there you have it. Now, you couldn't be more specific than that from Warren. He's putting his neck on the line. He's qualified it, but he's told you straight from the shoulder and he's shot from the hip. Number 5 is Touch of Grey, trained by Satish Naredu, ridden by Suraj, by Top Class out of Zakara. Can we have a mic with Satish, please? So, Satish, tell us a bit about Touch of Grey. The last run, what happened?
Last round was a bit disappointing run. And he's always done good in Chennai. So I'm hoping the best out of this horse in this race.
Well, he's certainly done everything asked of him in Chennai when he won the Derby here, isn't it?
Yes.
So good luck with Touch of Grey.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
Number 6 is Duke of Tuscany, to be ridden by the champion jockey Oyson Murphy. He's by Cougar Mountain out of Nicolini, won 4 out of 7 races, winner of the Golconda Derby, and in the Indian Derby, he's run just 3 3/4 lengths to Rancolino. Paddy, can we have a quick word on that?
Yeah, I think it's a very impressive performance in Indian Derby. I didn't think he would run so well. And apart from that, this horse has been performing very consistently right through. He's one of the horses in with a chance. And we were talking about Subhankar. Warren Singh didn't tell us the crucial thing, whether he has made the horse stay 1.5 miles or not. He has left us to guess about it. Instead of saying we were up to 1.25 miles is very good. When he's running 1.5 miles, he should tell us what he will do in 1.5 miles. But a very consistent horse, Subhankar, excuse me, is a very, very consistent horse, older horse. And I think he will have a chance in the race, because if he goes to front and if he gets an uncontested lead, which he is getting most of the times, he's going to be there.
Right, Pacey trains him, Duke of Tuscany. He was right, a little up with the pace in the last time. That's the way he likes to run?
Cyrus, yes, that's the way he likes to run. He's come to me in the last couple of months. His principal trainer had a bit of a problem in Hyderabad, so the horse came to me a couple of months ago. He's a very honest sort of horse, very straightforward. And he's run a good derby, so I think he'll run a good invitation.
Is he going to be ridden slightly differently here with Oysen?
Well, let's see how the pace goes and
Okay.
what happens there.
So that's Duke of Tuscany for you. Number 7 is Mandarino, a winner of 2 races from 8 starts, trained by Irfan Ghatala. And do we have Irfan with us? He was 4th in the Bangalore Derby, but 8 lengths behind Rancolino. Irfan not here, so we go straight to Paddy.
I think to cover up 8 lengths on a horse who's picking up form is going to be very difficult.
There you have that for Mandarino. Number 8 is Positano, trained by Suleiman Atalay, winner. He's come out and never been out of the first 3 in all his life. He's just won once, but he's never been out of the first 3. Phenomenal statistics for him in all his 6 starts. 3rd in the Indian Derby, just 1 length behind the winner. Drawn 13 out of 13. Paddy, can you tell us a bit about Positano?
I think he's a very, very consistent horse. He's been running very consistently. He's going to get his chance somewhere or other. Maybe it is today, but drawn 13, a mile and a half race, I don't think it will make much difference. You have a senior jockey riding him. He knows to maneuver his way. And maybe, a change of strategy might work for him.
So that's Positano. And number 9, the Bangalore Derby, Indian Derby winner, Rancolino by Fierro out of Sunset, winner of 5 from 10, won the Group 1 Bangalore Derby, the Group 1 Indian Derby. You have to call this horse the Rocky Balboa of Indian racing. I mean, within 7 days, he travels from Bangalore all the way to Bombay, takes them on, beats them there, and now he's traveled all the way to Chennai to take them on again in the invitation. We don't have Darius Beramji with us, but we do have Paddy. Tell us a bit about Rancolino.
I think he's the most traveled horse in this lot because if I remember right, he went to Cal and in the monsoon ran 2nd in Cal, and then he's been consistently improving. We cannot rule him out of the race. He's one of those horses, if you saw the Indian Derby, though he won only by a length, to me it looked that Sandesh rode a overconfident race. When he went past the rest of them, he was just hands and heels. So that is a sign of the horse, and the jockey feeling very comfortable with the pace. And it was a very fast run race. Indian Derby sub 2:30. It's a very fast race, and I don't know how the pace will be in this race because the natural front runner is Subankar. Whether he will be going at that pace where Parvati's horse went in Indian Derby.
Right, so that was Rancolino. But if I had to put you on the spot and ask you from the 4-year-olds in the lineup, and you've got 8 of them in the lineup, 8 4-year-olds, which one would you rate the highest?
Rancolino.
Rancolino, there you have it. Number 10 is Redefined by Phoenix Star out of Simi. Winner of 3 races from 6 starts, twice 2nd. Trained by Prasanna Kumar to be ridden by David Allen. We've got Prasanna with us, so he's already told us that from whatever he's got running on Invitation Day, Redefined has the best chance. Now, tell us why. Can I have a mic with Prasanna, please?
Hello. It was very good Bangalore Derby. He had a very good run in Bangalore Derby, and I thought of giving him a break because, after a long, 3.5-month break after the Pune Derby, I gave him a break and I got him back to Bangalore Derby. He ran a brilliant race, but I found that, he was found wanting the all-important end.
So the break did make a difference to him in that Bangalore Derby.
He had a setback, so...
And you think you can reverse that here?
I don't know about that. Unless you pass the post, you never sure about anything.
Right. Well, good luck with him. Paddy, on.
I think this is a horse with a live chance in the race. 3.5 months is a long time for a horse to come out and run a derby. He ran a great derby, though he did not win that race. I think if anybody could upset the apple cart of Rancolino, it would be Redefined.
They've met, and we wait to see what the outcome is going to be again.
And he's going to have the assistance of informed jockey.
Right.
Which is going to help
Make
him.
a big difference. Number 11 in the lineup is Rodney, trained by Irfan Gatala. He's not here. 1 race from 7 starts. Second in the South India Derby, behind Naughty Legend. Paddy, what do you think?
See, that's a very deceptive race. So a lot of people think Rodney could have won the South India Derby. But the fact remains, the winner of that race broke down during the race. So Rodney's form becomes, little suspect. Nevertheless, he has run well in Chennai Derby. So I think we should give him a chance.
Number 12 was the surprise package in the Indian Derby, the filly, Pyrite, trained by Wahid Sharif. Do we have Wahid here? No? So she's a winner of just 1 race from 8 starts, 1 hell of a second in the Indian Derby, just 1 length behind Rancolino.
I think nobody knew that horse was running in the race till it flashed past the winning post. But you don't know what she will do now.
Well, you've got 5 greys running in the Indian Turf Invitation Cup for the first time in history. 5 greys lining up to face the starter. So, what's going to be the outcome? They usually used to say if 2 greys run in a race, 1 generally wins. But when you've got 5, what's going to happen?
You might get ruled out.
And finally, number 13, Queen of Kings, trained by Rajesh Naredu, written by Yash Naredu. Do we have Rajesh here?
I think Rajesh can tell you about that.
You don't want to put your foot into it. Rajesh, are you around? At the back? Can we get a mic to Rajesh, please? No, not here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the 13 in the HPSL Royal Aryan Invitation Cup Group 1. And just a little trivia for you. 12 years of the invitation in Chennai. The race has been won by a foreign jockey 7 times out of 12. Pacey Schroff won it twice, or I think 3 times in between. But otherwise, it's the foreign boys who hold that advantage. You've got Oyson Murphy and David Allen riding here tomorrow, and they're no pushovers. But we wait to see what the outcome will be. Can I have both my bookmaker friends up here once more, just to give us an idea of the prices? You can stand together if you like, but don't consult each other, that's all. We start with number 1, Champions Way.
15 to 1.
15.
12 to 1.
Number 2, Diff.
3 to 1.
3 to 1. Both 3 to 1. Number 3, Galahad.
25 to 1.
25.
20 to 1.
20. Shubhankar.
50 to 1.
50.
50.
Warren, he's looking at you and giving this to you. Are you getting tempted? 50 to 1.
It's 2-0. 20 to 1.
Number 5, Touch of Grey.
4.5.
4.5.
It's 5 to 1.
5 to 1. Number 6, Duke of Tuscany.
12 to 1.
12 to 1.
10 to 1.
Number 7, Mandarino.
25 to 1. 30 to 1.
30. Positano.
4 to 1. 4 to 1.
4 to 1. Rancolino.
16-10. 2 to 1.
2 to 1. Number 10, Redefined.
7 to 1. 6 to 1.
Rodney.
8 to 1. It's 7 to 1.
Number 12, Pyrite.
15 to 1. It's 12 to 1.
And number 13, Queen of Kings.
40 to 1. 20 to 1.
So, ladies and gentlemen, those were the 4 races that we've gone through. We've got a lot on the cards. We've got a tremendous weekend. And we really have sport at its very best here at Guindy, Chennai. It's wonderful to be here. And we hope that you all enjoy this wonderful weekend brought to you by the Madras Race Club and HPSL. And may this be one of the finest we've seen. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now as we come to a close for this beautiful and glorious evening, I'm sure that after such an interactive and informative session, we all are feeling hunger pangs in our stomach, right? Which means it's dinner time. So I invite all the members who are present here tonight, along with all the esteemed members of the committee, to join us for a specially curated dinner. So please make yourselves comfortable and enjoy your meal. Thank you. I'll see you all again. Good night.
Check, 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 check.
If you know racing, you know Original Vale. Established and in continuous print since 1929, Original Vale offers the race program, sporting news. Also available are the T3 and the OV Post. And the latest launch for all racing enthusiasts is Colors, with amazing track reports and well-justified selections. Original Vale and Colors are available at every racetrack in India. So what are you waiting for? Let's go racing with Original Vale.